There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. There's me. All right. What else? Get a webcam. Application audio capture. We're not doing that. All right, so let's just make sure I can hear myself. I don't know. What else? Get a webcam. Application audio capture. Do like we're not doing that. All right. All right, so let's just make sure I can hear myself. I don't know. What else? Get a webcam. Application audio capture. All right, let's test this right now. All right, so let's just make sure I can hear myself. I don't know. What else? Get a webcam. Application audio capture. All right, let's test this right now. All right, so let's see if I can hear myself. Don't know. Check 1, 2, 3. Application audio capture. All right, let's test this right now. Check 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now. I'll mute my YouTube channel. And oh, hold on. Check 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. I'll mute my YouTube channel. And oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, I have to take pills. Okay, good. There, I don't have to get up to get them. That's nice. All right. For the record, I'm taking pills for my brain. Keep me sane and complacent. Sanity's impossible. No, honestly, it's just for diabetes. Now I can start. Okay, so welcome. Today is Saturday, January the 11th, 2025. My name is Tom, and this is the Crew Motorfest, and I'm just doing grand races because that's what I do. I had an epiphany the other day, actually last night, right before I went to bed. The Crew is not a grand race, right? So all these cars that you're getting throughout the game, all these cars that you have the opportunity to buy, right? They are not all meant to be used in the grand race. Well, I should rephrase that. They can all be used in the grand race, but it doesn't mean that they're technically well suited for it. So you may have the Coupe de Ville, or the stretch limo, or the rocket car, the guy cycling, or the Eldorado Chrome, which I love. It does not mean that they were meant to be raced, because the fact is, and the same with like the lowrider, which is another thing I'll get into in a minute. All this, no, hold on. There. All these cars are great. We love them. But within their own class, they are seriously outpowered, maneuvered, and distanced by other cars. Look at, oh, look. Wow, there's 3 people with that. It must be a new thing that they thought. See, that looks... Oh, no, it's just the thing. Okay, never mind. That's hilarious. The Minion. Anyways, yeah. Just because you have the Cadillac Eldorado Brome in your Street Tier 1 garage does not mean it's necessarily meant to be raced. I'd use it more as a enjoy cooling around the island in it. Oh, and we got snow last night. Like, that's a decent amount. Not overwhelming. Le Boo Boo Bear. Oops, sorry. Also, I had this other thing last night where I was like, I'm going to start racing exclusively on the PlayStation 5. And then I remembered the quality of the streaming on the PlayStation 5 was kind of crap. Oh, geez. Minions, I tell ya. They're an enthusiastic bunch. I may need to change my glasses in a minute. Oop, sorry, Minion. You gotta stop driving like that, man. Letting your car take over. I was playing with camber because a negative camber will help you handle corners better, especially if you have a heavier or slow, mostly just a heavier car, like a truck. So I actually did that. I increased the camber. You can only increase it so much in this game. Like minus 0.2 or something. I think it varies slightly depending on the car, but yeah, you can put your wheels at a 45-degree angle, I'm saying. And I think it helped a little bit. But we'll see in the long run. And then I was doing this whole thing where like I'll pick, in the 3 tiers with the 3 different cars I have to pick, I'll pick like one good car, one car that I like but handles terribly or is slow, and then another good car. So like I have to somehow like compensate in the leg where I'm driving the car that maybe isn't the most, best suited for a race, but is still pleasant to drive or whatever, right? I did that last night, and it kind of bit me in the backside, as they say. I think it was something like Hypercar, Street Tier 1, and then Alpha GP. And of course, I picked, like, I don't know, a Kona Seg, but then I picked the LTD, the Q with your somehow clicking into the world. And yeah, so first round was Alpha GP, second round was first round was Koenigsegg Hypercar, second round was Street Cheer 1, so I picked the Eldorado Brome, and third round was Alpha GP. And by the end of the first leg in the Hypercar, I was like in 4th place, and by the end of the second tier with the Street Cheer 1, I was in 19th place. And by the end of the Alpha GP tier, I was in 13th place. So I wasn't able to catch up as much as I would have thought. I feel like if I'm going to do something like that, I have to pick a relatively iffy car, either in the last leg or in the first leg. How is somebody in 23rd place? Like, oh, he must have think. I don't know what he did. But yeah, so that was that. So maybe I won't always do that. Not sure why Chadwick went in front of the thing, tree, but you know, whatever floats your boat. I'm going to change my glasses after this. I'm staying in my lane, not aiming to try and hurt you or bang you off the road. Yes, I didn't try to pass you. I just wanted to make your life miserable. Not a complete jerk. Well, you know, you gotta have fun. I'm just so happy it snowed. Yeah, if I ever got that close to somebody and it was sort of like, I'm not going to say I'm going to let somebody win if it's a matter of first and second, because either one would be good. So if I can get into first, I will, because I've never been first yet. The money again. Registry. Is it the same tier? Yes. It's that same boring tier. Really. I had a dream last night that I decided to leave Toronto and move to a small town. It isn't really a small town, it's Halifax, which is not small. But I remember having this dream that I was leaving. But I decided at the last minute that I wasn't going to. And I was like, no, I have to stay. I have to stay in Toronto. I love Toronto. And I don't love Toronto. Toronto can be problematic, you know, but every big city can be problematic. So whatever. But it was just weird. I was dreaming that I was, okay, fine, I'm not moving to Toronto. What can I do? Oh, I have to go back to school. That's right. And I had all these textbooks. And I was like, oh, but I haven't been there. And I only got some of them. And they're all the weird ones. Like, I don't have the right textbooks. And then it was like, but I'm also behind on my rent. I can't remember the last time I paid rent. Oh my goodness. How much rent do I owe? Do I have to pay them back? That sort of weird, like, it's all based on anxiety. You know, not getting something complete or not having something finished that you thought you had finished, or finding out at the last minute that the test was about A when you thought it was about B, or, you know, regular dream stuff. But it was such a weird and vivid dream. It wasn't even like it was a bad dream. Within the dream itself, I was actually kind of okay with everything. I was like, whatever, you know. Wait, rally? Okay, no, it's nothing. I was thinking it was rally raid because I actually tuned a Dodge Ram. I'm just babbling to myself right now. Okay, I'm gonna check something very quickly. That's amazing. Sorry. Forgot that it doesn't show doesn't give you the sound. Anyways, yeah, so dreams. It's just me right now. It says one watching, which means me, because I always watch my stream to make sure that I'm still streaming. But yeah. I didn't drifter. No, this was not the best car to pick. It wasn't terrible, but it's not the best. I'm in 20th place, so yeah, not the best car to pick. Oh, geez. was so slow. Not really, but it's like, I mean, I don't even think the car in the real world goes 293 kilometers an hour. I just don't. And I don't know, that's probably what, around 180 miles an hour. Again, I don't think it really does that. Actually more like 150, but still, it might do 150. But yeah. What is wrong with you, you piece of shit? Sorry, that was not necessary to call this person a piece of shit. Maybe they were just turning around so they could get back through the checkpoint. The Jourdain, is that like the French version of Jordan? Or is it Day of Dan? Jourdain. Yeah, I definitely need to change my glasses because this is actually irritating. I can't see very well because of these. These are my regular glasses and they're a bit strong for something as close as my monitor, so I need to go to my monitor glasses, which are more, you know, slightly weaker prescription. And I know we didn't just do this corner, but it feels like we just did this corner. Hi. Well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you just go into your game and then hit Grand Race. I think you have to be part of a crew if you want to play with people specifically. But even then, that's just sort of like mostly for doing like. What do you mean, anyone join this channel? I mean, either way, yes. And hi. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a peppery moment right now just because of some guy going the wrong way threw me off a bit. And my glasses are giving me a hard time. Very much an old man sometimes. I am. There's Storner. Sorry, I don't trying to hit you. I was just trying not to hit you at you swerve in my mind. I remember that car. I was about to let him go by. Oh. Next. I have over 2 million. I could do something with that money, but instead I'm going to go to the next race and take off these glasses. Put these ones on. Hypercar Monster LGP and no collisions. The cleaning cloth. Month. Such a weird combination. Don't mind it, but it's a weird combination. Hypercar Monster Alpha GP. Fast, slow, very fast. There we go. Now I can actually see. That'll make things so much better. So, Hypercar. What do I want to do first? Well, this is due, so let's do the pink. That, and then we're going to do... I have a lot of rainbow striped cars. I mean, they're fine. See, the thing with these glasses is that they make my eyes look puffy and tired. My eyes are puffy and tired, but these make it look worse. Clearly time for me to get new glasses. No. Nope. They're great for everything else, just not for the monitor. All right. I forgot for a minute that it was like, oh, that's right. It's no contact. Look, there's that fun person with the siren. And for the record, I know the Maserati is not the best handling of the hypercars, but it's a beautiful car, so. I just made it pink because I felt like it. Mostly because my friend was like, you're probably going to make it pink, aren't you? Or you're going to go for that stupid rainbow stripe. And I'm like, yep. This time I went for the pink. Ooh. Monster truck feels so slow after coming off a hypercar. Hey, look at that. That cut didn't work because it didn't work. Oh, hi, Jordan. This makes me think of those jeans from the 80s called Jordache. Yeah, I was like going through my vanity stuff and I'll suddenly realized that I have a million different types of tires now. I think I discovered there was a shortcut, kind of. If I can remember this time. Oh no. No. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should do the camber on these. Yeah, you can't knock me off the road, Ron. This is a no contact thing, you ding dong. Gilly. That looks like somebody went head over heels. Didn't you, Storner? Yeah, I get all sort of old face. Look at that. Jesus. Oh my god, I look like Wilford Brimley. I need better glasses. Or I should just be sitting a little bit further away. Right now, these glasses are not the most flattering thing in the world. I remembered to unmute myself. Yay. So my hypercar will be not the last one I had, that's for sure. Lovely car, but no. It might be the purple Bugatti. Or it might just be that. And I've never driven this one. Fine. And this time, this one. This is the Gordon Murray. And practically speaking, it's the most logical choice for hypercar because it handles the best. It's probably about as fast as the rest of them. If there's a third round, I'm gonna pick something like the Bugatti, like the pink Bugatti. Do the crazy level stuff, but yeah. So I started properly trying to paint. And I'm actually quite happy with how this is turning out, except I pulled off some of the paint because the sealant that I used didn't work as well as I would have liked. Obviously still needs to do his eyes and needs to do more of the actual texturing and detailing. His beard, facial hair, that is green, and the shirt is green because I actually taped them off. But yes, so I'm going to be doing that. Thought about maybe painting that. I don't know yet. Oh, the green doesn't show up because it's I see green, but the chroma key made his green transparent. That's so fun. All right. But yeah, really enjoying doing that. I don't worry about the people who fly by at double the speed, because they're just using their nitrous in a full burst, and as such will end up using it all up and can be caught up with. And I'm driving like I have been drinking. I haven't been. But I haven't quite warmed up yet. That's my excuse. 40 minutes in and I haven't quite warmed up yet. Oh no. Oh. That's all right. Oh, dude, looks like he's on fire too. That's fabulous. Didn't have to reset. It's always a win in my book. I feel like it must look like I'm driving like I'm, just barely managing to stay on the road. It's kind of how it is. I mean, it looks exactly the way it is. I'm going to pass you just before this. Sorry. If there's a hard strip, well, there is too. Fun. Oh, and I picked a car that maybe isn't the best car. But that's fine. My first time driving the Charger. See how well this goes. I mean, the monster trucks all kind of drive the same-ish. Last time I said something cocky, I got to this corner and clipped the edge and went from like 5th place to 17th, and that was very annoying. Like, where is Nandor? He's not even in the picture. Oh, there he is. Okay, all right. He's barely on the map. It's fine. All my fellas know, fellas and ladies, they all know that sometimes cutting isn't the best idea. Okay, we're all about in the same place, roughly. Notice how chill I am about going from 2nd to 6th place. No, I'm not bothered at all. Like my computer game thinks that, you know, I'm in. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Shit! That's fine. So yeah, this I need to adjust. Well, the camber apparently. If I adjust the camber, I was less likely to veer. Oh my God! Stop it! I gave you a chance, and now you're doing this to me. Oh, I'm grateful. You can go in the library catalog category of I like them, but they're terrible, and I will never ever use them again if you're not careful. Is there a hard left turn? There is. Okay. No crossing the bridge, I guess. Still 8th place. I don't know. I'm so bothered. Not really bothered. It's just I was in 2nd. Part of me really likes this car because it's a bit sort of like, it feels like it shouldn't be part of the same class, but I do like it. And I applied a signature sound to it in the vanity section, and it's kind of like, I don't know how I feel, but there's this really high pitch whine, like a dentist drill now. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe my ears are just that weird. And I'm holding it, and the people know. Anyone who plays this game enough knows that if you make a horn on a corner, it's likely you're just pressing hard on your thumbstick. But it's fine. I like that. That was fun. And I know you asked this question a while back, but yes, anyone can join. I'm playing for another hour-ish. You can probably find me under the name tbray_YT on the Crew Motorfest. If you search, if you want to add me, go right ahead. I will accept. And then you can join the race that I'm in. I'm only allowed 4 people in a crew, so I mean, there's one other person watching right now, so I know that I don't have to worry about overflowing. But you know, the only time I would make my crew private is if I have, you know, my real world people who want to join. Rally, raid, racing, hypercar. Ooh, okay. Oh, stop it. Stop. All right, so I kind of want to do this just because, but I'm going to take a quick look. There's nothing special that I haven't raced yet that I want to race. There's a bunch of really ugly things that I've created, but I just want to do the Ram. And we're going to do this, because, you know. And then for this, we're going to do just... I don't know what to... Oh, the Veneno, because I bought that recently. There. I like the RAM. And I did the camber thing on this one, so it's can't really tell, but there's a little bit of camber going on. Negative camber, I should add. Then I have that fabulous sled that I purchased for a full crude buck. And for the next race, I'll probably use the Porsche that is to my left because, well, honestly, that's the better car for speed and handling. But I have, like I said, I did the camber adjustment on this, and I did the camber adjustment on this truck, and a couple of other things, and the handling did improve. Like, I'm not just like, you know, wishful thinking. It really did improve, and it didn't like, oh, it felt like it felt better, but it really did. It was tighter. I did it with one of my rally cars too, and I know it wasn't any slower. The stats said it wasn't slower, but it felt kind of slower. Maybe it felt slower because I wasn't wildly spinning around like an idiot, and it just felt, you know, because it felt more in control, it felt like I was going slower. I don't know. Anyways, this is not the fastest car in the world, as you can see. And sometimes you're not doing yourself any favor by going over ramps, and this is one of those times I've discovered. See, that corner went nice with the rocks. Yeah, it may not be as fast as it may not be as fast as the Porsche, but it's definitely handles well. Like, they're taking the corners properly, and it comes back out of them nicely too. It's not like, oh, I start cornering and I just keep cornering, which is really annoying. I mean, I used to use the Hummer EV constantly. Sorry, just didn't want to run into the tree. It was like tail end you or run into the tree. And I chose to rear end you. I'm sorry. Ooh, I forgot about him. Sorry. Same kind of tone as the grass. Not same color, but same sort of like visibility. I mean, yeah, I'm in 17th place, but I'm enjoying it. Do like the truck. There's a part of me that's sort of like, I really want like just a giant pickup truck, giant American pickup truck. I think they're fantastic. Are they practical? Are they things I need? No. But I still kind of want one. I saw this woman. She was a dance mom. She was waiting for her kid outside of the dance school that's in my neighborhood. There's two. I live in a wealthy neighborhood, so there's two places where you can send your child to learn to dance, and there's there's only one. Sorry, I'm lying. What? There's one Pilates studio, but it's a nice one. It's literally right next door to where I live, and so this woman's waiting outside for her child to finish her dance classes, and I know that she's not like a small woman. I also know she's not like, you know, like a giant either, but she's sitting there behind the wheel and her Lincoln Navigator, I guess, and it's like I don't know, it's like a baby in a car seat. Like, it's so big. It's so And I want one so much because it looks like the safest thing you'll ever be in that isn't a tank. Or maybe it's just a very, very fashionable tank. I don't even know at this point. But I kind of wanted one after that. It was like, oh my god. Oh. Look at this clump. They're all fighting with each other to stay above, to try and stay in 10th place. Trying to get it into 10th place, which is fantastic. Just don't let them bump you off the blank side where there's no railing. Like that person almost did. Bad. That, my friends, is how you do it. You want to stay in front? Go faster. Classics enjoyer. That's so not like such an awkward way of wording that. Enjoyer of classics. I don't know. No. Oh, you bugger. Damn it. No, and it hit a tree, of course. Oh, poo. All right. Well, there you go. That's my own fault. That's also hilarious. Damn it. Oh, that was annoying. That was my own fault. Oh. Shit. Pardon my language. I have 3 things to drink. It's kind of crazy. It's like I have coffee, I have water, or I have Diet Pepsi. The coffee is sweetened with sweet milk. It is delicious. Okay, so I'm Canadian, and this is about as political as I'm gonna get. Okay, I'm sticking with this car because it's lovely. I'm sticking with this car because it's lovely. But as far as hypercars go, I'm picking this car because it's insane. Yes, so as far as being political goes, I made a big thing on Facebook yesterday that I was canceling Facebook today. I am not canceling Facebook after all that. What I am doing, however, is I'm just not using it. I don't use it much anyways. Facebook is for old people, and I'm that old. Woo. So I'm going to continue to use Instagram because I like Instagram. Instagram, for the most part, can be mostly about art and fun things. It's not Pinterest, but Pinterest is kind of annoying. because with my ADHD brain, I can't do here's 50,000 things without getting overwhelmed, even though I have 50,000 things going on in my head pretty much all the time. I think it's different because it's like those are my 50,000 things that are going on inside my head, not someone else's, so therefore I can manage them better. Anyways, the fact is there are 3 billion active users on Facebook and Meta in general. Probably not all Facebook, but include Meta, Instagram, and Facebook. Is WhatsApp part of that? Because I use WhatsApp once in a blue moon. Because like, oh, I forgot I have a friend who uses WhatsApp and doesn't like anything else, so I guess I have to use it for them. Anyways, I think the better thing we can do is, as long as Facebook is refusing to fact check and allow people to say things like, you know, trans people are mentally deranged. I'm not saying they are, believe me, I'm not, quite the opposite. But Facebook has basically said, no, it's fine, you can say whatever you like. You can say that, you know, people in the LGBTQ community are legitimately mentally ill. It's a mental illness, and as such should be treated as such and should be tried to be cured. Now you can say that, and even if it's in a slander, even if it's kind of in a mean sort of way, because you're basically stating something that they don't have a problem with, it's okay. Because, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Apple, or Tim Cook, they donated like millions of dollars to Trump's campaign, to Trump's presidency, not his campaign, after he was president. They came by to Mar-a-Lago and they sucked his thing and gave him money and said, "We love you, dear Lord." And so that's how the world is right now. And I think that by basically, yes, we could boycott it, but it's social media, and let's be honest, nobody's going to boycott social media because it's too much fun to read about all the stuff that's going on and tell people what you had for breakfast, and, you know, how Jenny's new, you know, confirmation dress is just beautiful. Oh, sorry. So instead, I think that what we could be doing with social media is subverting it. And since Facebook isn't going to be fact checking anymore, just start posting just whatever we like. You know, as long as it's not threatening and as long as it doesn't, you know, imply, you know, creating grievous harm to other people. You know, turn Facebook into the Wild West. Instagram too, for that matter. I mean, you make the mistake of looking at one post about children being hurt in, you know, the Gaza Strip, and the next thing you know, you're getting inundated with graphic violence images of dying and dead children. I didn't ask for that. I'm staying out of that particular discussion publicly. But yeah, fuck that shit. Pardon my language. Don't boycott social media and let the negative shit continue, the stuff that hurts people. Stay on social media, post your truths, be the response to all the hatred and false information that is bound to come out now, and keep the truth alive. But be blunt about it and unapologetic. Oh shit. Sorry. There, that's my one stand-up moment. Now, back to the game. And my glasses and how they make me look old. Check out a movie called Cocoon. It's from the 80s. I think it was directed by Ron Howard. I think it's one of the first movies he did. And Cocoon is a story of an alien that ends up joining an old age home. Or a group of aliens or something, and they basically make all the old people young again. Now, it makes sense in hindsight that they actually did get people who weren't as old as they were to play them, people who are much older than they were, because then, you know, because what happens is, of course, all the old people, quote unquote, become not young, but they look the same, but they are more active and they're more, you know, vigorous, and they're happier and they have better love lives and all this stuff. And oh no, wait, sorry, I lied. Wow. They do. They become children or something. I can't remember. Anyways, one of the people in the movie is an actor by the name of Wilford Brimley. He went on to become famous for saying diabetes. And he had a mustache a bit like mine, and I look a bit like him now. And I remember at the time thinking, oh, he's very old. In that movie, even though he played somebody who's 70s or 80s or whatever, he's actually, as an actor, he is 58 years old. I am 59. I am older than a man who played a character without makeup. He didn't use any special makeup. He just looked the way he did. I'm older than a man who portrayed somebody in their 80s. And past. So yeah. Don't know where I'm going with this. Just that I'm depressed. I'm not really. I don't care anymore. I like how I look, although these glasses aren't the ones current glasses I'm wearing that aren't that yeah. Oh, and I started releasing mixes, beat matching, continuous dance mixes. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. Ooh, somebody passed, somebody wiped out behind me. Good for you. Oh, stop it. Oh, come on, stop it. See, this is what I get for talking while I'm streaming. I should just shut up and stream. Self-made Jay, good for you. Oh, here. That's fine. 11th place is better than 12. Something, I don't know. Ah. Although my eyes look less puffy now, maybe I just hadn't woken up enough. I will admit that I started streaming about 20 minutes after I got out of bed. So I was like, I have to do it now. And how much money do I have? 2.269 million. How much money do you have? I have 2269982. Coming from a friend of mine who's accountant. Can't say million. He has to give just numbers. Of course, because he's an accountant. I guess that's why. My 3D predictions for 2025. Okay. Based on what? Drift? Oh, poo. Oh, I hate drift. Maybe I'll go out. I'll do one drift, and then I'll go out and I'll buy some stuff. 69 minutes ago. Such a giant. I'm gonna pick a hooligan for that. Then I'm gonna pick, oh, cheapers. I have to change the color of that because it seems like that's the car that I'm gonna pick most of the time. Oh right, I actually really liked that last time I used it. The Audi. So, driving a drift car. Tip number 1. Stay off the grass. Like literally, stay off the grass. If you must stay on the grass, do not brake, do not accelerate, do not steer too hard, because you will go off the road. Horribly. Not just a little, completely. Oops, sorry. What's this with all these new BMWs? Huh. I may have to look into another drift car. I mean, bought everything else. All of the cars that I want, I'm pretty sure I have purchased. Oh, it. Okay, I know, I get it. Sorry. Total stream of consciousness. I'm talking to myself for the most part. There's one person here besides me. I really appreciate your company. Thank you. And if you leave, I understand. Because they always do. No. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Something about buying all the cars. Yeah, I paid for the year 1 pass update because it was on sale. And it's not, I mean, it's there. It's in my library, but I have nothing from it. I don't have any of the cars. I know this because I've actually gone in to try and buy something and it said, oh, this is part of the tier 1, this is part of the year 1 pass. Get that. And I'm like, but I have it. Why can't I buy it? So I need to figure out who that is because otherwise I just gave them $15, $16 for nothing. But yeah, stay on the pavement. See, it wasn't that easy, was it? And somebody got smart and finally decided to put us drift races on actual pavement, not weird dirt roads. How is that a drift car? I mean, all right, but that's a hoonigan. I have that car, but I don't have the drift version of it. It's so weird. Everybody just starts going off the entire, like, completely off the road. Like, that's hilarious. Like, we all do. Like, I've done it a couple of times. He's done it. Everyone has done it. It is hilarious. Off the side of the road. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Hey, if I can stay in the top 10, and while I'm in drift, I'm all right with that. Oh, for crying out loud. Stop it. I really do hate drift. I mean, even when it's like this, it's not as bad because it's like, oh, it's a nice relatively. This is gonna be terrible, or is it? I don't know. Because if I stay on the grass, I might get pulled into something terrible. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. I got 11th position, and now I get to drive Street Tier 1, which is like joy on top of joy. I've forgotten what the third tier is. Probably Street Tier 2. I don't know. It could be. Hard to say. Here's the corner that if you're driving a fast enough car will send you into the trees. Everyone did it. There's no shame. And we're gonna go that hard left turn, and around a corner, a couple of corners in, we're gonna end up going into the final Street Tier 2. Yay! Such excitement. After this race, I'm gonna go into the store. I'm gonna upgrade some of my cars, maybe change the paint colors. Spent just enough time to get past this ridiculous level of boringness and mundanement. Yeah, and then we'll come back in. Exact same engine sound. Exactly the same engine sound. Like, it does not make a difference whether it's an Audi or an Audi. Oh, never mind. It's just they're both Audis, that's why. I'm sure of it. But I gotta say, this car actually handles very well. All right, Hamez Jashari, I'm okay with you. Just either let me pass or go faster. Yeah, this car handles really nicely. I'm kind of happy about it. I mean, he still may try to get past me, or he still might get past me. I'm not going to really concern myself too much with it. Oh, you... Good, you're after me. Nice try. Okay, so I'm gonna continue because I've got like... All right, so we're gonna go into the store first because we want to see if there's any cars that we don't already have. which is unlikely. What's this? I do like the look of it. Concept Sparrow competition. All right, let's go under. Okay, we're going to look for vehicle categories. We're going to look for Drift Alpha GP. What was the one that I saw? Yeah, it was a Drift. Anyways, never mind. Okay. There. Okay. So we got the Drift experience. No. An Alpha GP. Drift? No. No. See, there's the Drift cars. No. I don't know. Oh, see, they have positive camber on the rear wheels so that they drift more. So you could go in and change the positive camber to be more negative camber. Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. All right. That's a drift. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, look, there's a Hoonigan drift. There you go. I knew. I already own that. Don't want that. Got it. No. What's that? Looks like a baby. I love it. See, if you look at these, you can see the front wheels the front wheels have a negative camber, so they can actually keep you on the road. But the back wheels have a positive camber, so they allow for more like a loosey goosey. Now, if you were sick and tired of your car flying all over the road, then maybe what you could do is you could actually increase the camber on the rear wheels. So, all right, that's good to know. No. Or I could just not buy one and sort of try my own. They're all protos. Are protos a real brand? You know what? Oh. Okay, let's just look for the highest. That's 774 to that. I already had that. That's 767. I have that 795. It's cute. See, I like the look of that one, but it's lower. I just like the look of it. I'm not going to lie. No. I think maybe what I could be doing is just going back in and just checking to make sure that the cars that I have are okay and not actually buy. I don't think I need to buy any more drift cars. I think that's just dumb. I'm going to get this one because it's 788. And I'm going to keep it. That's fine. So we're going to very quickly go in and continue shopping. scrap. Yeah. And then we're going to get rid of the epic parts that aren't being used. Now, let me go into customize, livery. There we go. Apply. Color. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go into filters. We're gonna go to category. We're gonna go to drift. And now we're gonna do just on one of them because we don't want to mess things up completely. We're gonna go to pro settings, camber. It's fine. Now I have to play. Wow, 4. Wow, hello. So I've discovered maybe that if I want to make my drift car stick to the road a little better, because for racing, drifting is not a good thing necessarily, then maybe have a negative camber on the back wheels. They grip more. I could be wrong. Oops. Okay. Oh, I'm tired of Street Tier 1. Really am. Yeah. There you go. Hi, and welcome to everyone who's joined. Happy to see you here. On for a bit more. Don't worry. I just decided to stop and get some new stuff because I don't have. Oh no! Fine. Like, kill. Oh, I went right off. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. Let's go right off the other side. I didn't. All you people trying to get over there. Trying to get over here. Yes, try to push me off the road. If you're in a Land Rover, Range Rover, another BMW, Mercedes, by all means, go ahead. Jeep, again, take it. Do it. That car's on fire. I'm only trying to push the people who are pushing me. I'm not doing anything wrong. If you feel the need to battering ram me as you go by, then I will respond in kind. I've always said that if you're going to pass me, pass me. I reserve the right to try and bump you away, but if I'm not doing that and you still feel the need to sort of smack against me as you're passing me, and this, I don't mean like as you're handing me, like this guy's just passing me, great. Do that. There is no need to bash somebody if you're able to pass them easily. If you have to bash them, if you have to bash them in order to be able to pass them, oops, that's one other thing, but yeah, sorry. I'm driving a bicycle and you're in a car and you still feel the need to bash me out of the way. It's kind of the same thing here. Just stop. Oh, excuse me. I'm motocross, right? So people replacing letters in their names with an X. Like demon will become D-X-M-O-N. Dexman. It's like that whole thing about, you know, somebody saying that, you know, you're placing, instead of saying Latino and Latina, you're saying Latinx, and apparently people in the Latino community are like, what the fuck are you doing? Because it wasn't a Latino person apparently who started that. It was just some white dude feeling guilt. The only people you should pay attention to when it comes to how you address certain people are the people themselves who request it. As a gay man, I prefer to be called Tom, not a gay man. But my pronouns are whatever they are. If you look at me and you say, he's definitely a girl, you may need to get your glasses checked. I mean, I know I'm not the most masculine person in the world, but like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so like, if I say my pronouns are he, him, that's what they are. If I say they're they, them, again, that's what they are. They, them is not only to describe groups of people. It's when you do not understand or realize the gender of that person. Say the owner of a car who isn't there and they're parked across your driveway. You automatically assume that this person is a man or a woman? No, you say their car. Or they are. I'd like to contact them. So, and it's only one person. So people have an issue with they, them as pronouns. You need to get over it. But if you are a person who presents as male, but are a biological woman, then you would, I'm not going to pretend to know what everyone wants and expects, but it's like, if your objective is to pass as a man or a woman, regardless of your biological makeup, the fact that you are making every effort possible to present as a specific gender, then people should be perfectly accepting of whatever pronoun you choose. The only time it's an issue is when somebody says, oh, today I feel like a girl, tomorrow I might feel like a man. And it's always up to you to discover what my pronouns are. And if you don't get them right, I will be really angry with you. It's like, well, yeah, I'm sorry. Until I become psychic, I'll just ask. If a person's gender is not clear to you, safest bet, use they, them. If it still isn't, if you'd still rather know, then ask them. Because they'd probably rather you ask them than have you use the wrong ones all the time. I had a friend, an acquaintance for me, and she refused to accept that there was, you know, she didn't believe in, you know, pronouns that weren't whatever were assigned you at birth. You know what I mean? And that's a whole other thing that we'll get into. And so, short version, she said, no, I'm sorry, I don't agree. I'm sorry. If you were born a girl, I will always call you she and her, and screw you if you don't like it. I'm like, okay. So I started referring to her as a him and he. Every time I saw it, oh, there he is. How you doing, buddy? You know, and she kind of like about it at first for a bit, and then after about a week of it, she got a little irritated with me. She's like, what's your problem? I'm a girl. And I'm like, yeah, you believe you're a girl, right? But what if I've said I see you as a boy? Like, you look like a boy to me, you know? Well, my definition of boy, man. Even though you know in your heart that you're a woman, the world sees you as a man. How do you feel? How would that make you feel? Well, you know how it makes you feel. You hate it. And then she stopped talking to me. So, yeah, whatever. That's why I'm typically not that political anymore. And I don't know why I brought this up. I'm so sorry. See, I'm lonely. I got fourth place. I'm fine with that. I hope they gave me the laughing or the tears face, and I just gave them a thumbs up to say, well done. You're going to stand in front of me and do something, I'm sure. I have it all turned off, so it's fine. I have to take this off. I'm warm. $11:49. There's a song by Blondie called 11:59. I won't sing it. I just saw 11:49. I thought that's like, oh no, it's not. It's not the Blondie song. So what am I driving this time? Not the Rainbow Mini. I love that it snowed. I did not know it was going to snow. Corvette? Tempting. Jaguar. I like this Jaguar. It's nice. I feel like I should drive something different. Look at that. Why not? Oh, get off me. Can I make it? I did. I would have died. The shock to my spine would have killed me. And my head is definitely taller than that safety lump. So, yeah. I'd die for sure. Get the top of my head just sliced off. So yeah, so just for the record, no more political slash stuff on the Crew Motorfest Racing live stream because it's kind of a bit contradictory. I feel like not contradictory, it's just dumb. If I want to be political, I'll be political somewhere else. Oh, a paintbrush. All of my paintbrushes, the ones I've been looking for the past day, under my keyboard. All right. Okay, this is my last race for the day. Mostly because it's gonna be 2 hours and I have things to do. But yeah. And I don't think I can bear another street tier 1 here because there's been a lot of them today for some reason and I don't know why. I kinda wanna do in the cabin view because it's Stop. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I don't really like that. The first, like, cockpit view isn't always great, but when it's inside the car, oh my god. Oh shoot, that's right. Okay, it's fine. This is great. Oh my god. Ooh, that really gives you a sense of perspective though, doesn't it? When a big car passes you, it's actually really big. Though I don't think my arms are supposed to move that way. Oh, I do like this. It's actually a lot of fun. Like, really? Does that kind of driving really benefit you in the end? I don't think it does. Bashing against other cars? Probably. I get it. You are annoying. This is when I would like to be doing VR. I guess there really is no cockpit view, is there? Stop. Oh my god, stop it. See, idiot. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, no. Stop it. Yeah, handlebar view is not what is. Riolito. I have no idea if that's faster or not. I just like it more. I have this awful feeling this is one where you go through all the water, and I should have picked the ram. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. I picked actually a big. Never mind. This car might actually be good for this because it's so tall. Although, now that I think about it, they do actually tell you what the route is, and if you are familiar with the map, which I'm not, apparently, you'd see that this was the one that's going to take you through all that water. Oh, for Christ's sake, stop it, you idiot. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end. 8th place, and I'm not going to make it to the end. That's all right. I like my car. That's fine. I have to do one more race then because I can't do a DNF as my last race. So one more race. Oh, and no collisions. So I'll do this whole leg. Fine. Racing, rally raid, hypercar. Yes. Okay. But I do have to get up after this because my bottom hurts. I'm sitting too long. Racing, rally raid, hypercar. Make sure there's nothing here. No, okay. So racing, picking the lead. That. And what have I not picked recently? Oh, no. Oh, that's fine. I like that car anyway, so still. Nice. Almost a perfect barrel roll. Those big, bushy green things, they will slow you down, I've discovered. Your fear. That's correct. It's dumb, to put it correct. I was expecting them to go Youre. Listen, Y-O-U-R-E. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You are fear. Yes, so why are you calling yourself You Are Fear? I'm fear. But they'd probably put my fear. English is a funny language. Surprising how many people who speak it get so confused. Hypercar. Forgot what it's called. Is it Egoist? No. I thought it was a cologne by Chanel. Maybe it's both. Well, they can't knock each other off the road because it's no collisions. So I don't know quite what they're doing. Well, the one thing about this car is it feels a lot less floaty than, say, the Koenigsegg. Where's the Pagani? I always think that. I think it might be Pagani. I don't know. What? No. One round of that? No, half of that. All right, I think I am going to call it a day then. It's been 2 hours, and that was fun. And this Street Tier 1 Rally, Street Tier 1 Rally, Street Tier 2 fallback crap is dumb, and I hate it. I hate Street Tier 1. I actually dislike Street Tier 1 more than I dislike Drift, which is saying something. But on that note, I still did well. I did in the top 5 in my last race, and that was kind of what I wanted, was to leave on a high note. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you again for watching. My name is Tom. This has been... What? This is Tom. My name is Tom. This has been the Crew Motorfest, my Saturday morning live stream, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Why? How to get out of this? How do I do this? I think I'd know by now. All right. We can end broadcast.